Let's talk about the 3 reasons why no one wants to support your business. It's a hobby. You took a hobby and tried to make it a business. Now, let me explain. It is awesome. If you're great at something and you want to take it and make it to a business, that is awesome. But if grandma says you make great smoothies and then you go out and say, I'm going to start a smoothie business, that's not the best idea. You need to have a plan, you need to be concise about it, and ultimately you need to know exactly where you're headed with it so that you take it from something that's fun and turn it into a business. You want it to still be fun, but at the same time, you don't want to steal the joy away from it by not understanding what it means to actually have it as a business. So for instance, if you love doing something and then suddenly you turn it into a business and you find out that there's so much stuff you have to do in order to maintain it as an actual business, sometimes it takes the joy out of it and you're really just not that great at running your hobby as a business. So you have to decide if you're willing to invest all the time and energy that it takes to really turn it into a successful business. Number 2, your ideas are outdated. Okay, so that idea that you came up with 3 years ago about how you were going to change the face of the world, it's probably outdated now. Your customers are probably moved on. They probably don't need your product anymore. And if you're going to start a business, you need to solve a problem. So that problem may not be the same thing, especially now. And with 2021 and 2020, being really difficult years with the pandemic, your business may not align with what we need now moving forward. So please reevaluate your plan. Make sure it's not outdated. Update it to the people in the audience that you are trying to connect with, and then go back at it full-fledged. Okay? So, number 3 is you're being cheap. Yeah, I said it. You're being cheap. You want to start a business, but you don't want to invest in it. You want to start a business. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about energy and time. And you want it to be successful, but your product may not measure up to what the standards are for the industry. So look at the people who are doing what you're doing and look at how they are doing it and how their product is looking, and try to match the people that are at the top of the industry, because nobody wants a cheap product. People want to get what they pay for. So if you're going to start something and you're starting out cheap, not a lot of funds, not a lot of energy, not a lot of time invested, and your product looks less than the top competitors, people are not going to want to spend their money with you. So please do not be a cheap business owner. So these are just 3 tips that I wanted to share with you guys about why no one wants to support your business. Let's be honest, we want to be successful. So if you're going to do it correctly. And take these few tips and just think about them for your next business venture or the venture that you're already on. And I wish all of you other entrepreneurs and business owners the best of luck.